Hi, welcome to Sage Blue Tarot. Today is May 16th, 2021. Let's go ahead and get started with our daily collective reading using the tarot cards. I'm going to ask, what does collective need to hear today? All right, what does collective need to hear today? Okay, what does collective need to hear today? Okay, we've got the Ace of Swords reversed. I'm kind of sensing that you could be, I feel like, attacking your own mind. Like maybe right now you're stuck in this phase of thinking that you did something wrong, that you're the bad guy, that because others are saying things about you, you're kind of believing them right now. You kind of feel weak mentally at this moment in time. And I got the Four of Wands reversed. This card to me, reversed or upright, always signifies that you are running towards good friendships, good relationships, stability. Everything that you've ever wanted is waiting for you, even though you might not feel it at this moment right now. Like, I feel like you're feeling disconnected today from your emotional state, from your authentic truth. I'm kind of sensing that you're very much like the air right now. You're like coming, going, you kind of feel good, you don't. You could be replaying memories of the past and saying like, oh, like verification. Look, they said I was this and this happened, so I must be this. But don't believe your mind right now. It's okay to not feel balanced all the time, right? And I kind of feel like today might be one of those days. The Two of Pentacles reversed. With this card, I'm kind of sensing that unbalance, right? It just kind of, I feel like maybe you're doubting even your ability to take care of yourself, to engage with others. Like you kind of just feel like your whole world is turned upside down and you're having a hard time having a grasp on yourself, having a, yeah, that authoritative, power of standing in your truth. You kind of don't feel that today, right? You kind of feel like a bit wishy-washy, like, oh, like I feel so much pain mentally, so I can't possibly ever feel good. But the Ten of Swords came up. Yeah, don't feel like this is going to be forever, right? Know that life is a roller coaster. Sometimes we have our ups and our downs, and even as we work on our healing and even as we progress, there are still going to be turns that we don't like, right? Usually that's because they cause us pain or it just doesn't feel good and it just feels low vibrational, but that's also necessary, right? There's no shortcut in this human life to only feeling good all the time. Like, we're bound to feel our emotions, and our emotions sometimes cause us to feel pain, right? But I feel like that can be transmuted with the power of your awareness. So today, just try to meditate and focus on silence, focus on the nothingness that is, right? That's always there. Just focus on that so that can go ahead and lead you back to your authentic truth instead of kind of being like, oh, but I feel like this, so I'm going to just go ahead and do this. Oh, but I allow yourself to feel, but don't believe your mind right now. Don't believe your mind. That Ten of Swords energy just feels like this right now feels for you like it's an ending. Like you kind of just feel so intensely right now. Like, oh, this relationship is done. Like I've ended. And this is normal, right? Because you're changing. You've changed. You have new boundaries in place. You're engaging with the world in a new way. And so that's starting to be reflected, right? Things that are not meant for you are coming to your awareness, either through dreams or in your waking life or both. And you are experiencing the pain that comes with transforming that, right? Because sometimes we can kind of push things down and be like, that doesn't bother me. And then I feel like right now that could be coming up. Like, you know what, that did bother me. That did cause me pain. But don't bully yourself, right? Don't stab your own back. Like, don't do that today. Accept that today you will feel unbalanced. And that's fine. Sometimes when we can admit that we don't feel balanced, that already just speeds up your healing, right? Because you stopped trying to force yourself to be something that you're not. It's about accepting yourself where you are right now and loving that, loving yourself where you are right now, loving yourself in any shape or form or where you find yourself. Sure, it's easier to love ourselves when we feel very loving towards ourselves, when we feel very high vibrational, when we feel connected in our power and our truth. It's very easy to be like, wow, I can manifest anything. But just know that even right now, even when you feel in your lowest moments, in dark moments, know that you're still running towards that Four of Wands. You're still running towards your dream state. Okay, so yeah, the King of Cups upright came out. So I feel like with this card, it's very possible that you will be able to overcome this kind of stagnancy, low feeling that you have. And maybe not even, it doesn't have to be for a sustained amount of time, but I feel like you're going to be able to access this. I'm sensing like just stormy waters, and I'm sensing that you're going to be able to sit on top of them, just barely moving, being like, oh, this is what's happening. And I feel like it's with that acceptance, right? Acceptance that, hey, right now it's stormy waters. Right now it's a lot going on. The air is moving the water, and the water is just messing up, crashing everywhere. But you're going to be able to just sit on top of it and observe. You're going to have that power, right? And that's going to remind you of your truth. That's going to remind you of your ability to handle even this, even dark moments. The Knight of Cups upright came out, so I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of those loving messages from your higher self, from yourself, maybe even from loved ones. Just look for the light throughout today, right? And then when you find the light, hold on to it and elongate it by bringing your present moment to almost like a standstill with the power of awareness, right? When we really infuse our awareness completely into the present moment, that's when we can heal. That's when we can see the truth of this time, right? Our truth is not in the past. Our truth is not even in the future. Our truth is only right now. We'll pull one more card. The Seven of Cups reversed. Yeah, it's a lot of mysterious surprises on the way for today. So I kind of sense like today's going to be just kind of a roller coaster, like a big roller coaster just in one day. It's going to be like, oh, I feel really good right now. I can see the light. And then it's like, oh, actually, you know what? I feel down again because I remembered this. Or you know what? It's going to be very airy today. So just go with the flow. It's going to be, imagine like one of those rickety roller coasters, like made of wood. And imagine it being like really deluxe. Imagine it being really big, and just kind of know that you'll get through this ride also, right? Just accept that this today, these emotions, all of this kind of complexity that's happening today, just know that you have the power, that King of Cups energy, to just observe your emotions and to, in that way, maintain your balance, right? But if you feel unbalanced, don't bully yourself, right? I kind of feel very important to say that, like, don't attack yourself. There's no need for that. Be as loving as you can with yourself. Be as patient as you can with yourself. Be as present as you can be today. So I'm going to put these cards back into the deck. On the back, I'm getting the Seven of Swords reversed. Yeah, I'm sensing that you've been betrayed, or that you feel like you've betrayed people by changing almost, but try to just focus on your present, right? I'm sensing that you might be afraid of even dreaming big almost, because you kind of feel like, oh, like, why bother dreaming big? Like, someone else can just come by and take it, or this could happen, or you're kind of thinking like worst case scenarios right now. But don't believe those worst case scenarios. Like, don't feed them, right? Don't add wood to the fire. Don't add more air. Don't blow on that fire. Just kind of let it exist, observe it, and then tune back to yourself. Tune back to yourself, into the present moment. Focus on your breath. So thank you, Tarot. And now I'm going to pull from the Angelarium Oracle of Emanations. Okay, what does collective need to hear today? What does collective need to hear today? What does collective need to hear today? Just said, Right hand, empathy. So just go ahead and surrender to that loving part of yourself. Be kind to yourself today, and even be kind to others, right? Like just go ahead and be as loving as possible as you can today, even if you don't feel it. You know, when you can feel it, cherish that, right? And try to grow that, try to fuel that, because that will make this day easier for you. That will make this journey easier. Oh, and then Netza, right leg endurance came out. This is perfect for today. I think it perfectly signifies what's going on today. I feel like you have a lot of burdens. It kind of feels like the whole world's weight is on your shoulders, and you feel stressed out, you feel doubtful, fearful, etc. But just know, with Netza, right leg endurance, know that you have every single bit of strength, power, authenticity that you need to get through this time, right? Just imagine that as heavy as this feels, know that there is something equal to that that is helping you handle it, helping you deal with it. Like, you have the strength to move forward. You have everything already within you to deal with this, right? So just kind of try to remember that today. We'll look for Chesed, right hand, empathy. Chesed, right hand, empathy. The fourth emanation, the hand that embraces. The healing tears brought on by the forgiveness of sins, each kindness repaid in kind. Chesed's force pulls humanity together, allowing peace to exist between us. This is the power to look inside the hearts of those around us and see that we are truly alike. Our need for love and kindness is an essential part of our existence and transcends all other differences we might have. The blue orb's embrace extends across all existence. Chesed is at the very center of the pillar of mercy, defining its core characteristic and forming an extreme opposite to its female counterpart, Gevura. The two arms of the tree extend in opposite directions. Chesed pulls tight so that Gevura cannot push away. This wrestling match cannot be won by either side, yet the struggle itself is meaningful because it is the struggle that defines our morality, found in kindness, charity, love. So just be loving to yourself, be kind to yourself. I'm sensing that Chesed is coming up also because you've been establishing boundaries. So whenever you start to change one aspect of yourself, everything else also starts to shift, right? I feel like you're starting to redefine what love means for you. What love looks like towards yourself and how you engage with others, in your business, in your family. I feel like right now you're really kind of redefining this, and try to just see that everyone wants the same thing, right? We all want to be loved and we all want to be treated kindly, and it all starts with ourselves. It all starts with making sure that we're okay, making sure that we're safe. And in that way, when we can go ahead and accept ourselves in every single phase that we can then gaze with loving eyes when others are acting out all of their range of phases as well, right? Instead of just loving them whenever it's convenient for us, whenever they're at their best. Like, no, now whenever we start to more lovingly engage with ourselves and accept ourselves during kind of like this intense time, we can then accept others. So Netza, right leg endurance. The seventh emanation, the force that resists. Stalwart in the face of adversity, this great leader carries us forth through our darkest times. Netza is the strength to endure, regardless of suffering. When we feel that we have reached our limits and yet new strength continues to emerge, we find the embrace of Netza. With any increase in force, he too grows stronger. Each challenge is met with equal vigor. The green orb is both the weight of a great boulder upon our shoulders and the strength needed to carry it. Supporting the pillar of mercy, Netza is the closest we get to the base of the tree before merging back into the middle. His station is one of constant stress and strain, supporting the weight of the tree by pressing back upward against it, found in victory, exercise, leadership. So go ahead and just get your body moving today. Give yourself what you need to feel good. Get yourself into a different mind state, tune into your body, tune into this earthly realm. Tune into your subconscious by taking time to meditate, feed yourself, treat yourself right. Rest if you need to. I kind of sense like maybe you had big plans for today. Try to negotiate a time for self. So let's look for Hod, left leg submission. The eighth emanation, the force that abides. Hod is what guides us when we surrender ourselves to the flow of fate and let destiny guide our motion. Through her light, we see the boundlessness of glory. Waving our hands through the wind, we feel the air pull us upward. It's only by resigning ourselves to the forces around us that we truly experience the nature of those forces. The golden orb shines a radiant light upon our shoulders. Supporting the pillar of severity, Hod does not press back against the weight of the tree. Instead, she simply lets it pass through her, flowing like water down into the lowest portion of the diagram. Through the two opposing characteristics of Hod and Netzah, relinquishing and resisting, we gain the power to move. Together, they form the power to carry ourselves through the world with grace and intention, found in Prayer, Nature, Mysteries. So Hod came out on the back of the deck, and to me, this is that reminder of that Ace of Swords reverse energy. Like, even though the winds might feel, just strong right now, pulling you this way and that, just kind of surrender to that. Surrender to the winds. Observe the winds. Be in them, knowing that this too will pass. Right? Get your body moving. Get out in nature. Surrender to the mystery that's happening. Surrender to what could be today. Right? So I'm going to thank this deck. Just know you have the strength to get through this. You have everything in your power today to get through this. So, thank you. And I'm going to pull from the Trust Your Vibes Oracle Cards deck. I'm going to ask, what does collective need to hear today? What does collective need to hear today? What does collective need to hear today? Exercise your vibes. So definitely get your body moving, get in tune with your body. Give yourself that gift, right? It doesn't have to be like intense. Like, it could just tune into what you like to do. It could be something like yoga, Pilates, taking a walk, jogging, just stretching, doing whatever feels right for you, right? It could even be small, like, don't think like, well, it has to be an hour of intense this or that. Like, just tune into yourself, exercise your body, find what feels good for you today, and be kind to yourself. I feel like you're going to get a lot of sneaky thoughts that are going to be telling you, like, you're not good enough, or you should be doing this, or remember that one time you did this. Try to just observe them and let them go, right? The more we don't focus on these, the more power we take back. So exercise your vibes. There's too much static in the air to move ahead right now. Get back to the earth and get grounded. I mean sweat. A good dose of physical exercise gets your energy flowing in one direction, upward, to higher levels of vibration, and it keeps you from getting in your own way. Your brain is working overtime, and your spirit hasn't spotted leaving the premises of your body. By exercising, you quiet your overactive mind's chatter and call your spirit back. Only then can you begin to hear your angels and guides, who are patiently waiting to offer guidance for your present challenges. Shifting your energy from a mental to a physical focus through exercise will jumpstart not only your psychic sense, but your creativity as well, especially if you're stuck. So if you want to access your vibes, give your mind a break and get the lead out. Once you do, notice how negative energy leaves your body and your ideas. Aha! Solutions suddenly leap to your mind. The universe is always broadcasting creative and positive guiding vibrations to you. Exercise changes your frequency so that you can access the source of inspiration better and put it to use. So get your body moving today, work up a sweat, take a really good shower afterwards, and just kind of, I feel like you just gotta release things today. If you feel like crying, cry. If you feel like running, run. Just work your body. Get your body moving. Just accept today for what it is, right? Accept today for what it is, from moment to moment, as it carries you. That air energy is going to take you on a ride today. That's what I'm sensing. But you have everything needed to maintain loving awareness, right? And that will help you heal and take you to the next step. And you got this. So thank you for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hi, so now we're going to go ahead and move into the distance Reiki portion of the episode. I suggest laying or sitting in a comfortable position, but that is not necessary. Just be open to receiving Reiki healing energy. I suggest setting your own intention for the Reiki, or just allowing my intention to take place, which is always for your highest good. I'm going to go ahead and take 3 deep breaths with you. Let's go ahead and inhale, hold, and exhale. Again, inhale, hold, and exhale. And inhale, hold, and exhale. I will now begin sending Reiki. When you are ready, start to come back into your body and open your eyes. Welcome back. Thank you so much for showing up today. And I suggest drinking water since a lot of energy is moved during Reiki sessions. And I will see you in our next episode. Thank you and bye.